Hi, I'm Bert.
And I'm Kirk, and welcome back to Stoner Food Review.
I'm sorry. Sorry, off-camera humor. And today we are continuing with our trek through Taiwan.
Yes, yeah, we are.
With something, I actually learned something new here on learning about these. These might seem a little simple, but so these are pepper crackers.
Yeah, and you think, oh, okay, pepper.
But it's a white pepper cracker, which I didn't know there was really much of a difference, but apparently there is, and it has to do more with when they were dried, what ripeness they were dried at.
Right, so I guess white peppercorns are dried at the peak ripeness.
Yeah, so it'll give a bit of a different flavor. So now I'm kind of curious as to what that flavor is going to be like.
Same.
I understand it's supposed to be a bit earthier and spicier.
And it's what they use. That's like kind of like what they use mainly over there.
Yeah, so it's really big over there in Taiwan. So I'm kind of excited to give it a try. You know, these might be a nice little snack.
Yeah,
I'm curious about what the kind of...
especially I've never really paid attention to white pepper or black pepper before. So
yeah, that's new for me. So you know, I'm excited. But first, we gotta smoke.
What are we smoking on?
We got some Afghani Kush here.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna tackle that a little bit. Yeah.
If anyone was listening to our off-camera comments, we were talking about your Afghani Tush.
That was terrible. That was really, really bad. I'm kind of curious as to what kind of texture these are going to be. Because crackers mean something a little bit different everywhere.
Right.
And I'm...
I think it'll be like Cheez-Its. Like that kind of...
You think?
I think so.
I'm leaning more towards like a hard thinner pita or something kind of texture. You know what I mean?
Hard and thin, just the way you like it, Bert. Because you're tush.
Because my Afghani tush. Okay, all right. Sure.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see it.
Oh. They don't smell like much, but they're pretty satisfying, like right away.
Yeah.
I like the crunch.
Ooh. There it is. The flavor
heat?
setting in. No. Heat, just like the flavor. It builds. Have a couple of them. Starts to create. That's nice.
Yes. Okay, so it's definitely not, obviously like a black peppercorn like you're probably all familiar with. And I'm sure some of you out there have had white pepper before. But it's new for me. And it is definitely a different taste. I like it.
I can't put my finger on it. It reminds me... maybe like hoisin sauce or like or almost like pho broth. There's
almost a little bit of a sweetness, but like a savory, like I can't say that way, a savory sweetness, but like
no, but like it almost tastes like a good pho broth, just kind of the aftertaste. Like when you try some pho, you have the aftertaste, and it's there, and there's like the distinct like seasonings. It's like it's giving me that vibe. It's really great.
Yeah, actually,
pho is my all-time favorite. Like, and so like I'm like kind of stunned right now. I'm like, whoa, because I know obviously it's different countries, different, you know what I mean. But like, there's something here that's reminiscent of that. Really good.
That's really pleasing.
Wow.
I have to admit, even just looking at the package, it didn't seem all that exciting. But these are better than I thought they were going to be.
Oh yeah, way better.
I'd be interested to try white pepper on like some meat or something.
It's almost like a let me see here. Yeah, just the spices. It almost is kind of like a star anise and like you know what I mean, like the little those seasonings that they put in like a pho or something. I just feel like that's part of the spices.
I'm curious as to what was actually in here for spices. It just says spices. Okay. White pepper, spices. Yeah, fairly simple ingredient list here. Really tasty. I'm curious how they get this texture. They got these like kind of little lines and divots down it too.
Yeah, they're not quite. Cheez-It.
No,
And they're not quite wheat thin. Like it's kind of like somewhere in the middle of that.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of thin.
I actually really like that though.
No, these are great. These were, like you said, just looking at the packaging, you wouldn't think that it was going to be something so delightful.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm giving that one a thumbs up. Very enjoyable. I could eat a bunch of this. And actually, there is a tiny spice that comes in and sort of settles and just sort of hangs out with you, which I'm really enjoying. Kind of like you would imagine if like you had like something that was very peppery, even with like a black pepper though.
Right.
It just kind of hangs out in your mouth.
Yeah. I mean, I know this isn't Chinese, like Chinese food. Like there's like the seasoning. That's great.
That's really nice. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us today.
Make sure you go to immaturestoners.com and get yourself some merch.
And like, subscribe,
Share with your
share
friends.
with friends.
We'll see you next time.